It's Tim Albright with AVNation with the Road to ISE. Integrated Systems Europe happens the 4th through the 7th of February. And with me to talk about the Atlona stand is my buddy, Mr. Garth Lobban. Welcome, sir.
Hello, Tim.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Hall 2, Q300, 2Q300. Garth, Atlona has done an awful lot of innovating the last couple of years, so I expect good things out of your stand this time around. So what will we find in the Atlona stand?
Well, when you come by our Hall 2 booth, you'll see all your favorite friends from Atlona and all of our great partners in the channel. In addition to that, we have our usual cast of products from our AV over IP system, OmniStream, our control over IP, Velocity, as well as our Omega USB platform for collaboration. But this year, we're also introducing some new products. A lot of customers know us for our extension solutions and that sort of thing, and our matrix switchers from years past. We're bringing out a new HDMI 4K HDR matrix switcher this year called the Pro 5 series. Now that's going to be a matrix switcher as well as a pair of receivers. What's new this time around is that we're incorporating SDVoE technology for point-to-point transmission. So, like those great matrix switchers in the past that you've used for enterprise or education, where it's a simple system and everything is just extended from a central point where all the sources are, we're going to do the same thing, but this time harnessing the capability of 10 gigabit Ethernet so that we can do 4K signals, audio, control, and if you're running over copper, you can get a powered receiver from the matrix switcher. But we also offer an optical output. So for those customers that want to even run up to 10 kilometers with the optional SFP Plus port, they can take advantage of that. So that's new for us this year. That's going to be launching as we speak this week. It'll already be shipping when the show comes along. So that'll be our biggest launch of the show. But we're also adding a couple of other new bells and whistles to our other product lines as well.
So to talk for a second, because you mentioned the fact that it's a 4K HDR switcher, how important is HDR, whether that's for education or for corporate?
It's important in the sense that you have the capability. Whether you take advantage of it or not is another story. Because in many corporate environments, not unlike what we're doing right now, 1080p is fine. 1080p covers most of the bases that you need for day-to-day applications. And let's face it, the pipelines in our Teams and our other means of communications, whether it's Google or whether it's, what have you. 1080p is fine. However, when we're talking about a matrix switcher like this, you may find an environment in which you want to do a video wall, which this matrix switcher will facilitate. And if you want to have high-end, bespoke content, that's where it gets important to have that level of detail. In a classroom environment or a corporate environment where you're running, remote displays for the back of the classroom, for these large lecture halls, maybe 1080p is fine, maybe standard 4K is okay. But what we've done is taken advantage of the larger pipe that an SDVoE signal can provide to make that option available.
All right, very good. Hall 2 Q300. Hall 2 Q300 is where we'll find you, Garth. Not everybody's going to ISE, so if they're not going and they want to follow along with everything that Atlona is talking about that week, how do they do that?
Well, the best place to go is to follow along with us at our custom ISE 2025 page. So that's atlona.com/ISE-2025. And that way they'll be able to see not only the new product that I just spoke about, but the other new products that are being launched at the show. We'll have all the concise information there, and you can use that as a launching point to get to the other parts of the website to get more details.
All right, very good. Garth Lobban from Atlona. For us, for AVNation, go by our website, avnation.tv. That's avnation.tv. And follow along as we also head to Barcelona for ISE 2025, the 4th through the 7th of February. All that and more at avnation.tv. That's avnation.tv.